Good morning, gorgeous. Day 3. I'm going to use Abram Hicks cards today. I woke up rejuvenated and feeling great and understanding that, everybody's life is what you make it. Honestly, truly. I was just thinking about certain people in the Hollywood industry and how they've created these bubbles around themselves, showing you that you really can make the life you want. It's not necessary for everyone to be a part of that life. It is not necessary for everyone to know what's going on in your life, whether they think they can help you or not, or they think they're being insightful or helpful or not. Your plans need to be your plans. Your goals need to be your goals and no one else's. Watch what influences you to make the decisions that you make and live on, honey. Good morning, gorgeous. Good morning, gorgeous. Your life is yours to be had, to be altered, to be reconstructed and deconstructed, okay? And whatever that looks like for you. And we want to climb to the highest of heights around here, okay? I don't care what your north-south node is, what your east and west node is, or what you're doing, what your birth chart looks like. You can alter your universe around you, right? Because the truth is, we don't know if your birth chart are the things you need to learn or the things you need to correct. Maybe it's just the way you're supposed to live, right? Everything written is perception of the person who's written. Everything written is the perception of those who wrote it. Everything written. And I do mean everything. Okay. Books are the perception of those who wrote it. And Natasha, there's case studies, not of the gazillion billions of people on the planet. There's case studies around the people that were willing to take the case studies. And did those people honestly take those case studies? I remember after my parents bought their house, me and my mother used to go do these studies at a center. They would pay us. And my mother would tell me, afterwards we would go eat or something like that. She would do something, or she would just give me some money because she knew some money was coming, or they would pay her, or however the study worked out. We both were compensated, but she was compensated, right? So let me just say, I was not always honest in those studies. It's like, what y'all using this information for? Why you want to know what a black teen thinks in the United States of America? I was always leery of them things. And my mother was like, oh, just answer the question. She never said answer. Honestly, she never said, never once. My mother was like, answer the questions honestly. Do your best. She was like, we're going to take these surveys. We're going to get paid. And then we're going to go and live life. And that's what we did. So, our case studies, really honest. They're only as honest as the people taking them, right? I'd rather sell plasma, darling, than take a case study again. Because especially once I realized that people can answer these things however they wish to answer them, and whatever mood that they are in today is going to be what the case study people get. I don't know if I've said too much. That was years ago, right? The statute of limitations on that has to be up. If there is, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I've said what I said. And it was what it was. And it is what it is. I digress. I'm saying all of that to say, build your bubble, live your life. Gorgeous. What? My uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared. There is no reason to worry about your thoughts, for they are not like a loaded gun that may wreak powerful or instantaneous destruction. For you have plenty of time as soon as you become aware of any negative feelings to begin to choose other less restrained thoughts, and thereby choose a more desired outcome. I'm going to read that part again. For you have plenty of time, as soon as you become aware of any negative feelings, to begin to choose other less restrained thoughts and hereby choose a more desired outcome. Okay, let's practice that right now. Oh my God, today is just a dreadful day. I don't really feel like doing anything today. And as you're washing your face, but I will get through it. It will be a better day, or whatever it is you're doing in the moment. You don't have to be doing an activity. I normally am. I mean, a lot of us are multitaskers, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a single mother, things of that sort. Yeah. You can alter a thought in that moment. Oh my God, look at all of these blemishes. I'll do self. This is me, right? Oh, these blemishes on my face. I wish I could do something about it. But as I'm doing my skincare regime, you are gorgeous anyway. Don't worry about the blemishes on your face. It ain't never stopped. Nothing you got going on, boo-boo. Okay? It's never stopped you from earning. It's never stopped you from progressing. It has never stopped you from being catcalled at. Okay? It has never stopped anyone from coming into your DMs. It has never prevented you from achieving anything, which it hasn't. Anyways, that's just an example, and I will always use myself as an example, okay? Because I don't know other people's lives. And perception is is of yours to have, not of others. Yes. Oh, is there a number on this card? Yes, it is. 53. Reduces to an 8, so that may mean something for you. Okay, I hope that you are, if you are not having a glorious day, you are altering your mind to do so, as we just learned that we can do, right? In the same moment. We don't have to wait, or you can wait till later in the day. Finish that feeling out, right? I feel horrible. This is a horrible day. It's just, you don't want to really give that too much power, because now the whole day is sucky and time has passed and it still hasn't gotten better. So you might as well talk yourself into having a better day, right? Talk yourself into having a better day, and better days will come, darling. Hold on. We made a little mess here. Talk yourself into having better days, and better days will come, right? I can accept myself as a vibrational being. Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects. I can accept myself as a vibrational being. And 24, right? Reduce this to 7. Love that. We love 7s. We love 7s and 11s around here. Acceptance is very important to move to your next level. You must accept where you are to elevate. So they say. And I believe that to be true. Every time I've ever accepted a situation or position that I'm in, the next has always been better. The next situation has always been better, whether it was better financially, whether it was better physically, whether it was better mentally, whether it was better in connections to who I'm connected to. It has always been better. Better job, better contracts, better. And it helps. It helps you. Acceptance helps you, because when you get to the next step, next level, next phase, next season, right? When you get to that next whatever it is, you have a different control emotionally, physically, mentally. You have a different control over your emotions. You have a different and better perception on why you are doing the things you're doing, where you're headed, and it also turns into a better outcome for you, because now you're understanding at a level that you weren't understanding before, right? It's like entering a new tax bracket. It was just like, I never knew. Oh, because I am here, now I can do this kind of thing, you know? It's like actually getting the job you've always wanted, or, you know, wanting to be a model, striving to be a model, and then you actually get in the model arena and realize, I did not know about these little shortcuts, nooks, crannies, ups, downs, things. You know, I didn't know about the model house. I didn't know about, you know, sharing, let me see a little insight to the modeling world, how they share private jet prices. Like, we can all go in together and get a private jet from LA to New York together. You know, it's only, I don't know, let's say a private jet ride from New York to LA is 35 $28,000 or $2,800. I'll just, because whatever, this is just an example. It's $2,800. So 6 models go in on that, right? And they can all ride the private jet from LA to wherever the bump they're going, LA to New York. It was the example. But I'm just saying, like, insightful things like that you learn as you are, once you get into the realm of the thing that it is you want, right? You are a vibrational being. And then, you know, understanding that correlation on being in that vibration of that thing. Modeling being the vibration of the, you see where I'm going with that? Modeling being the vibration of the thing, and then you learn how things operate in that realm, and then you are able to operate better or greater in that realm because you have insight to that realm now. Right? Got it? Got it. Great. Okay, good morning, gorgeous. Life is always in motion, so I cannot be stuck. Okay, there is no such thing as stuck. Stuck is in your imagination. You just need resolve. You just need solutions. You need to flick on your solution mindset. It is not possible to stand still or be stuck, because energy, and therefore life, is always in motion, right? Time doesn't stand still. We know this. Things are always changing. The reason it may feel to you as if you are stuck is because while you are continuing to think the same thoughts, things are changing, but they are changing to the same thing over and over and over. So you're not stuck, you're just on replay mode, right? And the way to get out of replay mode or loop mode is to interrupt the loop with a new story. Stop telling yourself the same story. Stop giving yourself the same resolutions and jump into the new resolutions, even if it feels awkward, even if it feels like this isn't really working. What am I doing? It's giving. I don't understand what's going on. And move into, this will all work out into my benefit. Things for me will get greater. I am the head, not the tail, right? Tell yourself the positive things that you want to see in the outcome. Don't tell yourself what you think the outcome is. Tell yourself the outcome that you want to see. Remember, you're creating. You're always creating. And the more you give yourself the illusion of what it is that you want and repeat it to yourself, the more you call it into yourself. Now, it's going to disrupt things around you because you are calling in a thing that maybe you've never had before, you've never seen before, you don't know what it looks like, you don't know what it tastes like, you don't know what it really feels like because you haven't truly obtained it. So you don't really know. You're only imagining what it would feel like to live in a mansion, what it would feel like to have a Maserati, what it would feel like to have a loving, understanding, and communicative partner that will be patient with you as you are learning them and they are learning you. What would that feel like, right? What would it feel like to have conversations with your children and family that seem uncomfortable or confrontational in the sense that we think it's bad, but will actually help you grow? Ooh, what would that feel like? What would it feel like? It will feel glorious. It will feel confusing. It will feel awesome to be like, oh my God, I'm actually able to have these types of conversations with my kids. Oh my God, I'm actually able to have this type of conversation with my sister or my mother or my brother or my uncle or, my father, step parent, whatever, right? It would feel astronomically beautiful to be able to sit down and talk to a financial advisor about my future with all of this money that I have in the direction I want to see it go and how to create my own personal banking system and yada, yada, yada. This is me talking to me, darling, but you can say whatever you would like to say. Okay? It would feel great to have the flex of I can literally get up and do really whatever it is I wanted to do. I can either get up and take meetings or not. I can either get up and get on a private plane and go to X, Y, and Z or not. I can just get up and go and feed the homeless and sit and help women with situations in their life that no one else will help them with. How awesome would that be? Instead of having to deal with my own whatever every day. Like, that would feel amazing to be able to do for me. You tell yourself what you need to. Because time is not only an illusion, but it's a moving illusion, right? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stand still. It doesn't pause. Even though at times it feels like it does, it doesn't really. It's always moving as the vibration of life. So with that, with knowing that, like, are you truly stuck? Or you're just in the loop of telling yourself the same story from before because maybe this has happened to you before and I was like, oh, not this again. And instead of not this again, it's just like, let's move into a different answer for what this is, for whatever it is. Let's move into a different answer. Let's tackle it a different way. Let's answer these questions differently. Let's feel differently about this situation than we did before. Now that we can see a thing, now that your eye is open to the loop of what's been happening, why are you stuck in that thing? And how can you adjust your thought process and the action behind it to shift and change it, right? Natasha, give me an example. Okay, an example. So maybe you always date the same type of guy, right? Instead of dating the same type of guy, start saying no to that type of guy. And then, when someone else of different caliber comes your way, take the opportunity to see if you even can appreciate who that person is and what they bring. Because that could be the answer of getting you out of the loop. But the only way to know is to go. Right? The only way to know is to go and do a thing. The only way to truly know if this works is not because of what X, Y, and Z said, or whoever said. The only way to know is to actually go and do the thing. This is how you're going to know it works for you or not works for you. Is that really working for you? Nah, that's not going to work for me. How do you know it's not going to work for you? You know, I watched a girl put calamine lotion as a base on her face. And then she put her foundation on. When I say flawless finish, oh, the matte look was delicious, honey. Beautiful. And I was just like, calamine lotion though? And I'm like, don't knock it till you try it, Natasha. And then when I did it, I was like, oh, you have to be freaking kidding me. This is awesome. Not only did it look smooth, but it felt, excuse me, it felt smooth. Like, it felt like skin. Even though when I touched it, I still had a little bit of makeup on my hands, but it was just like, this feels like skin. My face feels soft. I've never applied makeup the same. Different solution. It's the best primer in the world. So, with that being said, you know, you have to try a thing in order to shift. And, you know, don't be concerned about uncontrolled thoughts or intrusive thoughts that are intrusive, where it's just like, you know, I'm already beating myself up. Then here you come with the I told you so, or you knew this wouldn't work, and blah, 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 blah. You have to alter that. And I'm not saying immediately, like get it out, right? And then tell it to go, you know, suck it. Because you got things to do, gorgeous. Okay? Be blessed, be well, and understand that everything is a process, and it takes time and it takes patience to adjust and readjust and create the world that it is that you're looking to seek to have for yourself. Take your time. Take your time. Because your new life awaits you, my love. And it's gonna be grand. Love.